So how much pound of crawfish I think me fi buy?
£5.
That not enough. How much
No, if you're gonna do a mukbang, you need at least £5 of crawfish.
Girl, but I saw me have to spend all of me can't spend all of this money, girl. And see a corona time, people me not no money.
You wanna do a mukbang, so you gotta spend what it takes.
I'm telling you, money never too much for food. Once what me can get, soon come back. I can't wait to start eat. You ready? Alright, we'll go now. Welcome to my blog. Let's go! Welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody. So as you can see, we're doing a crawfish mukbang. Okay, look at all this goodness. Once you see me in this shirt, you know what it is. Diet. Did I eat that? So once you see me in this shirt, you know what's going down. So I'm here with my lovely aunt Shanique, and we are gonna enjoy our crawfish. Gloves up. Ready, Shanique? Say something to the store.
Hey, so as Stacey said, today we're gonna be doing a crawfish mukbang. Yes, I know I said crawfish because in New Orleans we do call it crawfish. I know a lot of you subscribers are Jamaican, and in Jamaican we say crayfish, but in New Orleans it's crawfish. Don't you dare call it crayfish in New Orleans. So we're gonna get right in.
All right, put your gloves on at home and enjoy with us, okay?
All right, so one thing before we start, in New Orleans, this is a traditional, this is a traditional thing that we do in New Orleans in terms of, they do a lot of boil. This is just one of the customary things that they do here, and included in the boil. New Orleans is famous for its seafood, its spices. In Jamaica, we have a lot of spices. It's the same thing here. So when they do the boil, it depends on the boil. People do add a lot of things in it. So you have crawfish, you have the crawfish, you have corn, you have potatoes, you have sausage, you have a whole bunch of stuff. So guess what? Let's go. We're gonna dive in.
And you know, say four me add, you know, 4, and the man only give me 2. As we don't eat, we go back around if me add 2.
All right. So one thing I learned in New Orleans, there is a way to eat crawfish.
Okay.
Yes, in Jamaica, most time that we're eating it, we just put all of it in our mouth and we chew. In New Orleans, no, it's not like that.
All right. So show us how to do it. So
in New Orleans, first of all, let me get one. There we go. First, they break it in 2, separate the head from the tail, and then you hold it like this. You're gonna peel a little part.
Okay, so take off the first
of
part.
the top. Yes, take off a little part of the shell, and then once you do that, you're gonna squeeze the bottom of it, and then
so offer me this broke off.
There we go. When you squeeze it, it will just release in your mouth.
Mercy. Well, on the Shani, let me come again, because the one with me this one I've just broke off. Let me just take it. So take off the head.
Yes.
All right. Then you say take off the first shell.
Right.
Thingy.
You take off a little part of the shell right there. Then you're gonna squeeze the bottom
like so.
The bottom like the bottom part. You gotta squeeze it.
And then you know.
Right.
Oh, so we get out everything.
Right. You just release in your mouth.
Okay. Yeah. So what you do with the head? You not just chop your head?
I mean, you can chew it up depending if you like it. How I do the head, I normally break it apart, and then I would normally do like this.
We just chop everything.
I mean, you can if that is how you like it.
So you just chop the head on.
This crawfish tastes so good.
So let me tell you a little bit about the crawfish now. So we have 5 pounds of crawfish on this platter right here. In New Orleans, they go big or go home. So for one person, so normally in New Orleans, one person can eat 5 pounds of crawfish. right? So when I went to the store, I wanted to buy probably just 3 pounds of crawfish or so. But when I went in there, a lady was like, how many persons gonna eat? And I'm like, 2 persons. The lady was like, oh darling, you need to buy at least 5 pounds. So this is 5 pounds of crawfish, and we have some, I bought 4 potatoes, so they're sliced in 2. And I actually paid for 4 corns, but I only got 2 in the bag. So you better know, say, me they go down the back to my money.
Also, I don't know how much the video is capturing, but if you look, you see some green stuff in the boil. It's celery. So they use a lot of celery, a lot of boiled seasoning, and all those stuff to season it. And I'm telling you, it's real good.
It's like heaven. Whoa. And this is really spicy and all of that. And juicy. Once you put this into your mouth, oh my god, it's like heaven. I'm telling you something. I'm not supposed to eat no crawfish. You know I'm not supposed to eat no crawfish. The Bible said I'm not to eat no crawfish. God forgive me, I have sinned. But this crawfish is too good here in New Orleans. So if you're ever traveling to New Orleans, you have to have crawfish boil. It's a must. Would you agree, Shani?
Yep.
So, since we're on the topic of New Orleans, so like you have New York, which is the Big Apple. New Orleans is known as the Big Easy. Right, so people are really easygoing and all of that. I've never been to another state where people will pass and say, hey, how you doing? And that is customary. So they're really easygoing and everything flows down there. But other than crawfish, since you've been living here for quite some time, other than crawfish, what else would you recommend to somebody who is coming to New Orleans?
Well, there are a lot. Gumbo, it's like soup. It's kind of like New Orleans soup. I mean, it's a lot different from our Jamaican soup, because here their gumbo is made with different kinds of ingredients and meat. It's kind of thick, and they eat it with rice. So they put the rice inside the soup, so that's a little bit different. You have beignets, which, I mean, a lot of people they love the beignet. Beignet is like donuts, what we call donuts, that they put the powdered sugar on it. But you have a lot of food that are tradition to New Orleans. They are a must try when you come to New Orleans.
Gumbo, I don't really like gumbo, and I'm surprised that I don't like gumbo, because I am a soup person. I really like soup, and
I think it really depends where in New Orleans you buy the gumbo, because I mean, we're Jamaicans. I can't cook gumbo, so I just have to depend on what I buy. So a lot of places I've tried it, I do not like it, and there are other places that I tried and so it did pass the test.
So it's all about getting the right spot, and it's same way back home. Some people will cook and they will not represent the culture.
Oh, wait.
That's a seasoning.
Yep.
Yes.
The pepper in my throat.
So just like, so for me, I've never had any gumbo that I've liked. I've never tried any gumbo that I've liked. I even tried gumbo at church where they did the vegetarian gumbo. I kind of liked it. But I think the whole reasoning behind the gumbo is to have the different meats and all of that in it. So for it to be in a vegetarian style, I didn't. But it was okay. But the part of the gumbo that is not my favorite, the fact that they put the rice in it, it's like rice swimming in a pool, if that's a good way to.
Right, but the thing about New Orleans people, they like a lot of what we call in Jamaica gravy. New Orleans people like a lot of gravy, because, for example, if I'm offering my neighbor a plate, let's say curry chicken, he need more gravy than rice. I have to tell him that, listen, this is not gumbo, this is Jamaican food. We just do a moderate amount of gravy on the rice. But guess what? He preferred to see the rice swimming in the curry chicken gravy.
Yeah, that's true. And one of my favorite things to eat here are the beignets. Beignet. Yeah, I never pronounce it right. Beignet. So if you ever come to New Orleans, you definitely have to try beignet. It's more like a dessert, because it's sweet and it has the powder in it. Other than Café du Monde, you remember that time when we went down to the French market?
Yeah.
The first time I came here, and you brought me to the French market, and we had we went to Café du Monde. That was a nice setting and all of that. So would you recommend anywhere else? Do you think that place makes the best?
I mean, it's really good, and that place is really tradition to New Orleans. Remember, I don't know a lot about New Orleans, even though I've been living here, because I'm a very homely person. But I mean, you have Cafe Beignet, which to me, they do really good beignets as well.
Do you think, sometimes
look at all this meat? Oh my God, this was a fat one. Sometimes
because a place is popular, that doesn't necessarily mean that
it's the best.
It's the best, and probably because it's in the tourist, quote unquote, area, more visitors would patronize their business more. But I really do enjoy the setting at Café du Monde, and you can order your cup of
and it's 24/7. You go there and all year round, 24/7.
I didn't know that. The last time I had beignet, we went to this place on
St. Charles,
New Orleans, hamburgers and
food.
Their beignet is pretty decent.
It's just attached to the building. The Cafe Beignet is just attached to the building.
Oh, I thought it was
I'm not sure.
But anyway, it's okay. So what else do you recommend that someone? Remember, you have to eat crawfish. Can I say that enough? Can I stress that enough? You have to have all of these good. You can add sausage to the mix if you like, but if you come to New Orleans, you have to have a lot of
flavor. The flavor alone,
baby,
really good.
Our mouth is just exploding with all the seasoning,
the juice, all this juice coming up. Well, listen, you know how in Jamaica when what do you call it, the one that you buy from the man in the bag,
the pepper shrimp.
The pepper shrimp. It's good. It's kind of dry. But I'm telling you, this crawfish, it's so juicy because they do it in a boil. So they boil it. We say boil. In New Orleans, they say burl. Burl. Right. New Orleans, they talk different. They say burl. They're going to a crawfish burl. When we say boil, they say burl. We say foil, they say furl.
And we say orange and they say orange. When I just got here, and a lady said to me, "Could you pass me that furl?" Look, pa, me just look around. I'm like, "What did you say?" She's like, "Pass me that furl." I'm like, "Ma'am, what is a furl?" And she was getting upset and she was like, "You don't know a furl?" And she picked it up. I'm like, "Ma'am, you're getting upset and you're not even pronouncing the word right. That's not a furl, that's foil, F-O-I-L. But as time progresses and the longer I'm here, I got used to it. So once they say furl or burl or orange, I totally understand what they're saying. And wherever you go, over time, you will adjust to their culture. And I know as Jamaicans, we believe that our culture, we feel like our culture is everything. Yes, of course, Jamaica is everything, and we all know that's Jamaica at the top of the top of the top. But when we go to different places, we have to appreciate other people's culture. And so if we're in New Orleans and they do something great, you have to what's it saying? Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
What is due to Caesar?
Caesar, right? So in New Orleans, you have to give them what is due to them, and the crawfish is for them.
Right. That's true.
The crawfish.
I've never had anything in Jamaica that tastes like this.
Me neither. And me can't eat. Me love my belly. My belly no clock. Because let me tell you a little backstory. At the seasoning that, you know, Mama just not too long cook. Yam, dumpling, sweet potato with some turkey wings and corn. So this lady here sit down beside me said to me, say, how come me dey eat dinner and me dey go buy crawfish to eat? Now this lady don't know how my belly structure set up. Let me tell you something. She see me dey eat the food. At dinner them cook, but not dinner for me. That was my second meal of the day. That was my lunch. You understand? One time I did eat from morning. Me eat before me come over here. Probably 1.5 hours before me come over here. And that was my first meal of the day. And we all know that the first meal of the day is breakfast. So if me come over here and at dinner time for Shanique, you see? But at my second meal of the day. Now my lunch that? So follow me now. This crawfish boil, as they say in New Orleans. And this is my dinner. Well, but this, you see the crawfish now, it tastes up your mouth because it give you one, what me say now? Because when you eat this now, you're not supposed to drink no water because it go give you one bitterish taste. So that means I go want like ice cream, like a dessert. You know, no ice cream in the fridge around there?
No, my fridge is empty, it's corona.
No, ice cream after around there. Popsicle around there. Dinari must have some popsicle or something.
No, Dinari gonna eat all of that.
Dinari eat off all of the popsicle? No cake, no nothing?
No.
So me have to put some sugar in my mouth?
Yes.
Right, no, so I remember saying no, when you have to eat all of the crawfish, this bitter taste. We have to go put you have to put some sugar in my mouth. Right now, I can't afford no dessert. I can't run a time now. Can't run mash up everybody's pocket.
So, my son keeps telling me to tell you all about po' boy. So, po' boy is this famous...
Oh, I forgot about po' boy.
It's this famous sandwich that they eat in New Orleans. Based off what I heard, it's been famous from back in the days because it was cheap. Just like how one time at Jamaica, we used to say patty and cocoa bread cheap. They said po' boy. They said po' boy was a cheap sandwich that almost anybody could afford. They shortened it to say po' boy, but it's originally poor boy. So it was really called a poor boy sandwich.
Oh.
And you have different kinds. Here, it's made on a French bread. Most people make it on a French bread. And they have all different kinds depending on what you want. You can get shrimp, you can get fish, you can get hot sausage. Yeah. You can get, you know, all those luncheon meat depending on what you want. You get it on French bread, you get it dressed, you get it not dressed. It all depends how you want it. It's really nice, and it's just like how Philly cheesesteak is associated to Philadelphia. You know, the po' boy is really associated to New Orleans. Oh, look at this one. Oh, this looks like a lobster. Look at the size of this one. This is a lobster itself.
That's a big one.
Yeah, this is a lobster. This should got some really good meat in it. I'ma try and extract this meat
as best as possible.
To show you how big.
And while you're extracting that, please hit the subscribe button below. Please hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up on this video and share in our comments below. If you've ever been to New Orleans, what did you enjoy eating while you were here? And if you happen to come to New Orleans or gonna come to New Orleans in the future, you can try some of these foods that we it went into your eye? Oh my God. We don't have no insurance, you know. YouTube not pay me yet. Lord have mercy. You got out a lot of the meat. But look how the girl come for me something can't eat my biggest one. Me have to go look for one too. But what I'm saying is, what was I saying by the way? What am I talking about? I lose track.
I don't know.
Oh, subscribe to this right there. See there? See them subscribing in red? Just hit that subscribe button and share. Talk with us. Tell us what do you think about this video. Have you ever had crawfish before? Have you ever been to New Orleans before? And I know this is not about food, but you can't come to New Orleans and don't go to Bourbon Street. You want to talk to this subscriber about Bourbon Street a little bit more for me?
Bourbon Street is the street in New Orleans. That's all I have to say.
You can come to New Orleans and don't go to Bourbon Street.
Exactly.
It's like you've never been, you know?
This thing is so big. It's big like a lobster. I'm so scared to eat this head.
So that in the
jar. Will go.
So, while we're enjoying our crawfish, please hit that subscribe button. Please help out our sister. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please remember to subscribe. Hit that share button. Like this video. And leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching.
We have more exciting videos coming soon.
More big things coming up. So stay tuned.
We're going to get some real New Orleans people.
They'll say, yeah, baby.
You heard me.
What else they normally say in New Orleans?
They normally say, you heard me. And they say, baby.
Baby. I like it when they say, baby. Anyway, thank you so much for watching another video. Remember to subscribe. Bye.